morning, everyone. Polly and Bandit here. Listen, life is a wild, complex, and often utterly absurd journey. It throws us curveballs, presents unsolvable riddles, and occasionally, just occasionally, seems determined to take itself far too seriously. But what if the secret weapon, the ultimate resilience tool, isn't grim resolve or stoic acceptance, but simply the ability to laugh? This isn't about ignoring pain. It's about choosing joy. It's about recognizing that the universe, in its infinite wisdom, has a magnificent sense of the ridiculous. Humor is fundamentally a shift in perspective. When something stressful or frustrating happens, you spill coffee on your presentation, you miss your flight, you spend an hour looking for your glasses only to realize they are on your head. Your first instinct is to feel annoyance, anger, or despair. But stop. Take a deep breath. Now, imagine this scene being played out in a sitcom. Suddenly, the spilled coffee isn't a catastrophe. It's a messy sight gag. The missed flight isn't a failure. It's the setup for a hilarious airport adventure. The search for your glasses isn't a sign of mental decline. It's classic, relatable human absurdity. Choosing to see the comedy in your tragedy doesn't diminish the hardship. It robs it of its power to destroy your mood. It turns you from a victim of circumstance into a wry commentator on the human condition. Many people hold back their laughter because they fear looking foolish. They worry about the wrong reaction, the misplaced joke, or the sheer sound of their own unrestrained mirth. But the most potent, most liberating source of humor lies in self-deprecation. The ability to gently, kindly, and genuinely laugh at your own flaws, mistakes, and idiosyncrasies is a sign of profound emotional health and confidence. When you trip over nothing, own it. You've just performed an impromptu dance. When you realize you've been pronouncing a word wrong for a decade, savor the absurdity. When you send a text to the wrong person, don't panic. Craft a witty follow-up. When you can laugh at yourself, you signal to the world and to your own inner critic that your worth is not tied to your perfection. It is tied to your authenticity and your ability to bounce back with a smile. It makes you instantly more approachable and, ironically, more respectable. Acknowledge the absurdity. Start a mental journal of the ridiculous things that happen today. You'll quickly realize how much of daily life is fundamentally silly. The queue for the bathroom, the overly dramatic commercial, the cat doing literally anything. Seek out the light. Surround yourself with people who naturally find the humor in situations. Watch stand-up, read satire, and seek out media that makes you genuinely guffaw. Laughter is contagious, and you need to catch it. Practice the pause. When a stressful event occurs, impose a 10-second mental pause before reacting. Use that space to ask, is there a joke here? How would I tell this story to a friend later? The answer is almost always yes. Embrace the rerun. If you are stuck in a cycle of worry, play a mental rerun of a time you worried about something, and it turned out fine, or even funny. The anxiety of the moment becomes the punchline of the past. Laughter is not frivolous. It is fundamental. It releases endorphins. It reduces stress hormones. It connects us instantly to others. It is the sound of your spirit refusing to be crushed by the weight of expectations and duties. Go forward today not with a furrowed brow, but with a keen, observant eye for the funny. Look for the crack in the sidewalk, the mislabeled sign, the ridiculous outfit, and let your belly rumble with genuine, unbridled amusement. Find your laughter line, and you will have found the deepest source of strength there is. Remember, you are loved, you are whole, you are alive, I love you, and we'll talk to y'all later. Go make someone smile.